Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. In this one, you'll see the Philadelphia 76ers against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And I know this is a matchup, Greg, that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
Setting them up with the dribble and then just pulling up.
Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a three-point game. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And here is Serbia. They swipe it. And now here comes... Oh, my goodness!
Oh, yeah.
What a...
Above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
Pass to Bogans. Here's Nesterovic. Poked away. Pass break, Philadelphia. And it's Williams throwing it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Serbiak. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Down low, 3 on the clock. And again, unable to change momentum here. Lets the three fly, and the three ball is good.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Here's Hudson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Nesterovic. Here's Hudson from past the arc. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And that one's good. Barber.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
And stolen by White. A solo fast break. Finishes the break with a slam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Serbiak passes to Trent. 4 on the clock. Hudson. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. For 3, Williams. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Dixon's checked in for Philadelphia. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. No good from Hudson.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 6 points for him.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
That's tipped.
access denied. You have to go up a little more aggressively when he's near. Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Here's Hudson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Zerbiak to end the cold streak, and it's good on the layup.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the...
Oh!
Whoa!
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Nesterovic. Pass to Zerbiak. This one for 3. Drops in the tray. Zerbiak's got 7 points.
Yeah, how about the range there from Zerbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
He made extra sure that goes in.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Here's Hudson. Here's Nesterovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points. Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now, here's Trent. Still scoreless.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Good on the bucket. 11 points in the game.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here.
Oh, what a finish!
Good.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Knocked loose. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's Philadelphia, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
So it's the Timberwolves now. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Moba.
One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Philadelphia with the ball. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Robinson, that's good.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
Here's Brandon. Iverson covering. Here's Strickland. It's deflected. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Barber.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Strickland. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 5. To the wing right side. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Brandon's shot is off. 76ers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second.
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. The 3 from Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Strickland. Here we are, still very early in the season, Greg. How long does it take for a team to really gel together?
Depends on the existing chemistry, but most teams are going to need a few games. And others you'll find look like they've been playing together for months based on their experience.
Some guys struggle with the corner shot, but he put it down smoothly.
So for Philadelphia, their last game, a win against New York. Screen by Smith. Steps back to the middle. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-4 run. And that one's good. Barber. Minnesota with the ball. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Mobo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Brandon. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
Robinson, that's good.
Looking to stretch things out and using an accurate shot to do so.
Here's Strickland. Still without a basket. Jackson passes to Strickland. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. Here's Brandon. Here's Mobo. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Barber. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. 31 points for Smooth.
Wanting to get his teammates in a rhythm, Iverson showing leadership with these types of passes.
Here's Strickland. Alford with the rebound. Here's Barber. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Strickland. Pass to Smith. Here's Brandon. And the dunk by Smith.
Boy, Joe Smith making that dunk look routine and elementary. He's got some pretty good ups for a big guy.
The 3 from Iverson. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Here's Strickland. Scoreless thus far. Jackson misses. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Three-pointer. A nice shot by Dixon. 23 seconds left in the first half. Here's Strickland. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Lets it go with a 3. A nice shot by Dixon. Dixon's got 6 points.
Absolutely ready. And they put the ball in his hands, and he's able to finish.
Here's Strickland. And he banks in the layup. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. 76ers ahead, opening up a huge gap. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Pass to Nesterovic. And White slams it in.
Amazing how many different guys can throw it down in this league.
The Timberwolves shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Hudson the pass to Bogans. Here's Nesterovic. He's guarded by Williams. From 8, and the basket by Nesterovic. Nesterovic has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Got that one up quick.
Oh, what a basket. No doubt from deep.
Here's Hudson. Hasn't made one yet. There's the screen. Pass to Zerbiak. Shot clock at 6. Williams with the block.
Love the aggressive defense right at the rim.
Oh, man.
Punched it down with authority. That's how you get your team going.
Williams has gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. Hudson against White. Pass to Hudson. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Barber's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams for 3. It's good for the 7th time this game. He shot 7. He has made 7.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now, here's Trent. Pass to Zerbiak. Here's Hudson. Will it go? And it's White with the rebound. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. It's good from long range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Hudson. Still yet to score. Zerbiak passes to Hudson. They set the screen. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Here's Trent. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Smith checked in for Minnesota. Here's Nesterovic. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Bogans. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now the 76ers with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Here's Hudson. That's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Nesterovic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Nesterovic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Hudson. Now Bogans. Nothing on the board. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Barber. Non-stop scoring machine here.
He is on fire this quarter, fellas. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Here's Strickland. And he can't bank that one in. Here's Robinson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Smith the pass to Strickland. Jackson with the screen. From the wing, shot's good by Strickland. Strickland's got 6.
I like how he picks his spots on offense. Doesn't rush things.
Hits the three-point bomb.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Now here's Jackson. Jeffries kicks to Jackson. Tipped away. Stolen by Robinson. The 3 from Iverson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Timeout called the 76ers. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And Iverson can knock down the triple from time to time. I like seeing that part of his game expand.
Iverson's gone to work from the arc, nailing all 4 of his attempts. Here's Brandon. Knocks it loose, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's Strickland. Iverson covering. Clock at 4.
Outstanding contest on that shot. Great work defensively.
Here's Dixon. And the layup is good.
He gets it where he wants it and takes it up strong.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Next step for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. There's the pick. Pass to Zerbiak from outside the arc. They get a hand on it.
He was wide open. That miss clearly on him.
And here's Iverson outside. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And not just that, it's the energy and passion with which Iverson plays. It just feels like any shot he takes, he can make.
Here's Strickland. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Philadelphia has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Zerbiak. Yep, that one goes in there.
Boy, I love how Brandon sets the table for his guys. Really the quintessential point guard. Gets the ball to his open teammate.
Robinson for three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Brandon. The 19-foot shot. Dixon grabs the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Strickland. Iverson covering. Here's Serbiak. Good.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 17-6 run. Robinson, that's good.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Serbiak. To the paint. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Dixon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jones checked in for Allen Iverson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Timeout called, the 76ers. Some changes for Philadelphia. James checked in for Barber, and it's Edwards in for Jones. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Drills the three-pointer.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Nesterovic. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Philadelphia able to drain the three. Here's Hudson. That's short off the rim.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Good on the triple.
Okay, I see it showing off some range there.
The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Serbiak up top. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bucket is good. Serbiak's got 6 points in the quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. You kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And looking at the trajectory of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year. So this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series here against the Timberwolves.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Smooth.
He was on a tear. Everything seemed to be finding the bottom of the net for him. I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance going forward.
And the 76ers making a change here. Barber's checked in. We've got 1:08 left in the game. A nice shot by Dixon. Here's Hudson. Trent outside. Pass to Serbiak. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but Do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. .36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Nesterovic passes to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bogans. Alford with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And the basket by Serbiak.
The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.